How are you doing that, blending editorial and advertising?
Well, that actually is sort of like, we have a natural background in native advertising in that when we launched Refinery29, we always had sort of a proximity to intent and to purchasing on the platform. And so big brands came to Refinery29 because they wanted to associate themselves with sort of indie designers. And so we got into native advertising organically. It really wasn't that we sort of premeditated the sort of like emergence and going into native advertising. It was really about a very organic journey. And so for us today, native advertising is really driving the business, but that's the creation of content, that's the distribution of content, that's video, that's experiential and events. So it's really a slew of services at scale that we're providing brand partners and have grown the business very successfully with.
You say something interesting, which is that you think that the era of referral traffic is over.
Yeah.
In other words, publishers just hoping to drive
Yeah.
referrals back to their
Yeah.
site through links on social media is over in exchange for custom content for individualized social platforms. Talk about that a little bit.
So this year was a complete paradigm shift in media because what we see is really the end of, as you said, referral traffic, or a greater shift to really what I would call from traffic to audience and reach, right? So the last 10 years have really been for publishers a world of grabbing content and converting every link out there to drive back to your domain. And this year has seen that change because now the conversation is really about a fully distributed ecosystem where brands that have great brands don't really care where the view happens. And of course, you see Facebook Instant Articles having just rolled out earlier this week, and the obviously Apple News happening, Snapchat happening. So you see all these brands that are existing within platforms where they can create amazing content, but the view and the engagement is happening within those platforms.